Okay, so welcome to this not interview, more like a podcast. Okay, first you tell me your name.
Shakuntala Singh Roy.
Do you know what does Shakuntala mean?
Shakuntala is a name from the fairy tales. And Shakuntala's husband was Dushwant. So they are very well known in mythological or whatever you say. It's not historical, mythological story.
And how old are you?
I am now 86.
Okay, so today can you tell me more about your childhood, because the whole day you've been talking about your school.
My childhood is always something or other happening because my father, I have two sisters and one brother. So we were
You have
brought up
one sister and one brother.
one sister and one mother. And we were, I wouldn't say we were spoiled, but whatever we wanted, they gave me, my father especially. He was very attached to me rather than my mother. My mother was very strict. So they put me, can I talk about my childhood school also a little bit?
Yeah, today you saw
So
pictures of your childhood school.
Okay. They put me into Loreto House.
Where is that?
Loreto Convent is all over India and it is very famous convent school. So they took me in because my father's background, he was a banker. My mother was very simple. So everybody was somewhat, without telling them, they were noticed how the family is. And at that time, I had my brother and myself were there. My younger sister came much later. There's 10 years difference between us.
You said you have one brother, one sister. So you are the middle child.
I'm the middle.
So with which sibling were you closest, with your sister or brother?
Sister, actually, I knew there was a lot of gap between us. So I was not very, very close to her right from the beginning. And all siblings are not same. Her habits I didn't like because my brother was very methodical like me, like my parents, but she was not like that. And it is quite natural when you're young, you try to see boyfriends and all that. So she used to slyly get out from the, she will climb up, go to the roof. From the roof, there is a staircase for the servants. She will come down from there and go out. All this I knew. So I didn't tell, I tried it to save her, but then I started telling dad.
So I was going to say you were a good sibling, you were hiding all her secrets, but you told it off to your parents.
No, like she wanted to go out and she had to see that mummy is sleeping. So she used to wear bangles. She will take the bangles and do jun, 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 jun. So mummy is saying nothing. So she will go out. But one day she was caught.
So you were more close to your brother?
Daddy.
No.
Mother was very strict.
No, to your brother. You were close to your brother?
Brother, I didn't know much because when he was young, he was sent away to UK. From there, he never came back. And my father said that I'm putting you in a good school where you learn everything. So what everything meant, I didn't know. So when I entered there, I used to cry. I didn't know English then. So I had to say, can I say this? I used to say, Mummy, darao, Daddy Jiona. In Bengali, Mummy, don't leave me and go, and Daddy also go. But they used to come away. And my mother, the head mother, used to hold me and say, don't cry, don't cry. And I went on, not purposely, because I was so upset. I kicked her so many times because I was so little,
How old were you?
I was 10 years old.
They put you in boarding school at such a young age?
Yeah, to learn etiquettes, to learn skating, to learn fencing, to learn on horse riding. So everything we had to do. But my father said, and anybody who could afford an ayah, they were not forced to do it, they can. So my father told them that an ayah is a must. She will not come to do my things and all that, but just to help me because I was very little. So I got into the boarding school. Few days I cried and all. Then I got used to it, and I learned English, and they were very happy. And I was very studious also.
I was going to ask, did you ever do something mischievous?
Beg your pardon?
Did you do anything mischievous? Like, did you bunk class?
No, I'm not that time, to bunk class and go, oh, from there if I bunk class, I'll be punished. They will not give me any breakfast, lunch and all.
So you didn't do anything fun? You didn't do anything fun?
Fun in the sense, no, I was very studious that time, and my only concern was my family because, it took me time. And then you get occupied with so many things to learn. Skating, then I said about fencing.
What else did you
learning the piano, then playing badminton, then singing. Singing I used to do with everybody, not like that.
You never sang for me anytime.
No, because my father, when I used to go home, there was a musician who used to come from Calcutta, traveled to our place, taught me how to play the harmonium, the piano, and learn dancing. So there were different teachers for doing that.
You had a very exciting, eventful childhood.
Eventful, I thought that I was too much tied up, and I could make out that I was pestered a lot.
But if it could be different, how would you want your childhood
No,
to
I
be?
liked it. Later I realized I liked it, and I just left it up. And anything I don't like, I went to go and tell my dad. And I was mischievous also, so that if mommy is very strict, she can't be, then daddy will say, why are you being so strict with her? Because after some time she'll go back and all that. So this mischievousness was there. But I was very tidy. I was dedicated to learning sword fighting, though I got hurt many times. Skating, basketball playing, you have to learn. That took me some time to learn that and all that. And etc. etc. So many things, some things I've forgotten also with age.
But I want to say that the keeping things tidy, even till date, it's very hard for you to enter your room, and if anything moves, you know it.
Yes, of course.
Like, even if my memory is, even if we sit on your bed, and even if there is one crease on the bed sheet, we have to sort it out.
Yes,
if not,
exactly.
You won't allow us to get out of the room.
No, I don't like a bedroom. Some people. I mean, haven't seen having fried things and all that, and with a table having tea over there. This is a no for me. Eating, you have to do it here, and dusting and everything. Right from the beginning, I did myself. And cooking was forced on me.
So you didn't like cooking?
No, because I got married so early.
What age you got married?
I was 19.
I thought you were 16.
16, sorry. ওটা একটু adjust করে না ওরকম. So, and I had lot of things, like I had hair and it was below the knees. As I was saying, I go to college, mommy has to go in the car. If mommy is not there, then the ayah will go with the car. So there was an incident which may be a little more extra, I'm saying. A car was following me for the last 3-4 days to Loreto House, Middleton Road. So I saw that car and then all this, and then I came and said, Daddy, some car follows me. Why didn't you tell me? Then my mommy got scared. She said, what will I do if people look at her or do this? I can't keep an eye and all. Okay, I will go. So one day Daddy went with me, got down, and the car, we had a curve in the Loreto. You have to turn your car and go there. Daddy was sitting in the car. Daddy turned the car and followed and blocked the car. So he said, "Excuse me, if you don't mind, you've been following my daughter and coming. You don't know who is my daughter, but he took out a photograph and showed." So I said, no. Yes, you have, because I have taken a picture. I don't know. He must have taken a picture and all that. So why did you do that? Then he said, sir, you're asking, I'm the famous director Satyajit Ray. He's famous, he was doing. So if you don't mind, I want your daughter to do a film and she fits in. I thought my father was going to have an attack. He said, you are asking my daughter to join films? Are you mad? How can you think of that? He said, no, sir, it's a very good film. It's about a little girl who got married early, like your daughter. So she fits in very well. And he is very famous, Satyajit Ray, and he said he's going to call you tomorrow. He said, whether he calls me or not calls me, whoever he is, my daughter's not going to do it. Next day, Satyajit Ray came on his own and came up and all and told his dad that only one film I want her to do, that's all. Daddy said, no way. So that was the end of that.
But did you want to act in films?
Yeah, I was excited. I'll be in the film, what fun.
Didn't you tell him?
No, I was very scared of that, because the dad had a parameter for me. Among the 3 children, then it was 2 children, then she's the best, she listens to me, disciplined and all that. So I didn't want to spoil that from dad. And if in the house one of the bearers or the ayers didn't listen to me, I should go and tell my mama, but not my daddy. So I used to go and tell daddy. So he was kicked out. So many things I did wrong, and now I feel so bad that I shouldn't have done it. But when you're a child,
you don't know.
No, but for me, anything kept has to be straight. Even now at this age, it cannot be a little left or right. Everything has to be perfect. So I've got my own parameter, and I sort of tax myself. Like if I want to keep something, I didn't keep it well. I said, oof, I'm doing something else, but my mind is there, go on, make it straight. Make the bed straight. So that is still with me.
And don't you think it takes away the peace in your mind?
I don't think so. I was happy because I was getting so much of...
No, now because of these habits of keeping things in place.
Now also, if anybody sits on my bed, I will, without knowing, let them know. After they go, I will do like this and all that. Yeah, that is there.
Okay, now if I ask you, what is your favorite food?
Favorite food? Now at this age, I like everything, whatever is happening.
Okay, when you were younger, what you liked?
I liked chicken, and goat meat.
Mutton.
And vegetables I never liked. Because in our house also, vegetables we didn't have much. We used to have, with this mixed with vegetable, okay, fine. Vegetable soup, okay, fine. Vegetable one dish, it's okay. But the main thing was fish and chicken and goat.
Now what do you like
Duck.
to eat? Oh, you used to eat duck also. Now you should tell, you like eating a lot of chocolates. You have a big sweet tooth.
Yes. I'm so thankful to God that with mummy having sugar, daddy having sugar, my younger sister had sugar, my brother had sugar, but I don't have.
Yeah, thank God.
This is unbelievable.
And every day you can eat one chocolate and nothing's going to happen. Every day you can eat a chocolate and nothing's going to happen.
Yes. Now as age, I like chocolates and all. Before I liked, but not that much. But now I do. And everything has to be spick and span. So I sort of, what should I say? I am like a teacher myself. If I did a bed quickly and I said, my mind is saying you didn't do it properly. So somehow talking. Even now, if I don't, then I'll go. You will not know. I'll go and do it like this. That's it.
Okay, now you told you were 16 and you got married. So after you got married, by when did you have both your children? What age?
I got married when I was 19.
16.
16. Sorry. Though Joy was born Joy was born when I was 19. So after 10 years, 10 years now, sir?
Your second child. I thought by 19 you had both your children.
You're right. I'm bhule jai to. Both the children I had.
So you were a very young mother.
I was a
Very young mother.
I was a very young mother.
So
yeah.
how did you manage raising two children
We
at
were all
19?
spoiled, in the house since my
So you married, you were...
my father-in-law was a minister finance in West Bengal. So and they had tea garden. So any ayah or anything you want, we get it from the tea garden. They are brought to work, not forcefully. One ayah comes, one was Trisila, one was Jain. They were all Christians.
So you always had
Helper. And the saddest thing is I had very long hair under the knees. So I didn't know how to do a plait. So my husband used to make the plait for me, close the door in the night. And one incident I know, my mother-in-law went and said, I want to talk to you, just open the door. What are you doing? Because I was very little, so very young. So I took my time. So I opened the door and my hair opened out, because he was tying. So I said, no. He is my husband, I used to call. যখন বাবলু টাবলু বলতাম না, সুবীর রঞ্জন সরকার. He's plaiting my hair. My mother-in-law was so shocked. He said, why you come to me? You got an ayah. Why is he making it? I said, I didn't tell him. He's doing it himself.
But he's your husband. He can do whatever. What was
Yes, but
her issue?
At that time, they were very strict. And the thing that I didn't like, I can say, if anybody came to the house, they said, see my daughter-in-law. So, I was made to come, and if there were people who were invited, I used to say, she will introduce me. You know who she is? M.L. Ghosh's daughter. You know who is M.L. Ghosh? The famous banker. So what is given to her. These things I thought this was very rude to tell people what I did. And they had another thing which I didn't like. They had a silver lotus. So I had to put my feet up and sit like this.
So you were basically a showpiece.
Yeah, I was basically a showpiece. And you know how much hair she's got? Turn around, I should turn around, this kind of. And when Joy was born, I used to make him sleep. Joy was very naughty, They will just slowly come, I'm sleeping, take him away and play with them.
And you didn't like that?
I didn't like that.
But you didn't say anything?
No, if I said, my mother-in-law didn't like, because they were her daughters.
So you were scared of your mother-in-law?
Yeah, she was very fat and she couldn't move, like that. So already I was so scared that I was really scared of her. And she used to make my son wear all bangles, because they had so much of gold here like this and all. So one day there was a party in the house, all those ministers, and because my father-in-law was a minister, so all came and all the glasses were kept like this. And Joy, by mistake, he's very fat and used to walk like this. So he fell on the glasses. I started crying because I see all cut
on him.
They are not worried about that, They are worried that they've broken so many glasses and all the glasses were stamped NRS. Everything NRS.
What is NRS? What is NRS?
Nalini Ranjan Sarkar. There is a road in Calcutta even now, Nalini Ranjan Sarkar Avenue. It's still there. near Alipur. So many incidents happen, and once my
Can you think of something funny, like after you got married, funny incidences?
funny. No, I was always very conscious because when people came, they have to come and see me as a showpiece. When I put my feet on the lotus, silver lotus, and all that, so I have to keep my hair in front so that they can see the. So I never became proud or anything like that. And the thing was, what should I say? I wanted to learn driving. So it was a no there. But when we went to our tea gardens, where my husband had to go, so I also went. So I learned driving there. But and he didn't know. He told everybody, please don't let her drive properly. Not inside the tea state, sir. No, not. But inside the tea state, I was learning. And one day I took the car and it upturned into a tea bush. And the watchtower, they have a watchtower. They went on ringing, dung 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 dung. There is an accident. So everybody ran, and I was upside down. And when they opened my hair, all the glasses which broke, it just fell. Seeing that, I cried. I forgot that I got hurt or anything. All this I don't remember. Then after that, to cut it short, I wanted to work.
Yeah, I was coming to that.
I will not say what happened,
No, yeah.
why and all that. So my father took me everywhere to see where I can work. He has to see. So I was interviewed by KK Birla, the famous.
No, but before that, can you tell when did you get time to study?
Loreto.
Loreto was your school?
Yeah, college was also Loreto College.
Oh, the college also was Loreto.
Ah.
Okay. What did you do your degree in?
All from Loreto.
What did you study?
BA.
Oh, you did BA. Okay.
Then because it was Loreto, I had to learn fencing. I had to learn basketball is a must. I had to learn dancing, and singing I already knew because Daddy taught me that time. So you have to have so many plus points.
So you finished your BA, and
Yes.
then your father took you for interview. And then tell.
Then KK Birla said that I have taken interviews, people have taken my interviews, but somebody who is going to work in my company because of her capability of doing well in advertising, she comes and her father interrogates me. This was hilarious. Imagine Mr. Birla said, "Sir, can I?" After shaking hands with him, "You know who I am?" So my father said, "Yes, that's why I brought my daughter, because she's going to start work here and all. But I have never been interviewed as an ordinary person. I know you're a banker, but you know why I did it? Because I liked your daughter because of her experience in advertising. I was working in a small advertising company. So he must have asked me about advertising, why people advertise, why do this. So I must have answered very well. And you know what, my thing was always, I think my birth sign being Sagittarians, everything has to be perfect. But that is putting a pressure on yourself. Because if you do this and you say, no, it's not perfect, let me do it perfect. So this way I went, and everywhere I went, God has been good to me. Because of my sincerity, I got very good business.
Okay, can you talk about the first salary that you earned? How much was it? Do you remember? I thought you mentioned you earned 500 rupees.
It was starting.
Yeah, your first salary.
Then I got jump.
Your first salary.
It started very little right from the beginning. Whoever I was, 200, 300, 400, kote. But I galloped up. I mean, I left the others and joined. And even then, like when I went for a holiday and came back, everybody heard that, that time I think I was married second time, Singh Roy hoye gachi arki. That was a marriage by my choice, and my father agreed because my first husband died in an accident.
So I was coming back to, you were raising two children as a single parent. So how did you manage?
I managed very well. I'm very methodical. Everything I used to plan, and everywhere I went, I took them with me.
So
And
when you
of
used to
course,
work, how did you manage when you used to go to work?
the ayahs were there.
Okay.
They were taken every time from the tea gardens, and there where they were they were prepared that you're going to the MD's house. So you must learn this, learn this.
So they were taught.
They were taught. So, but I can talk about an incident. You know, some gold jewelry was stolen from the house. And incidentally, I used to keep my keys. So much of keys here, there, and all. So
Carry on.
she took the keys, opened the thing, and my jewelry box, all jewelry vanished. So, but my father found out that who it was, and we got half of it back, the other half gone. It was.
So you were a single parent managing two children.
I did very well.
Yeah. So at that, you were very young that time. You were 21, 22. What is the one, if you could change that, like you got married early and you started working early, if you could, change that, what would you change about it?
The thing I would do that when I was doing well in my job with the builders, then I joined here with the Shuchantis and all that. You see, wherever I did sincerely, and I got business. People never saw me and said, "Oh, by that I had a good name. Oh, so yes, we'll take her," and all that. But all the public sectors, later the IT came. Public sectors and everything, right from BEL, Bharat Electrical, HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics, then Indian Institute of Management, law school, anything you say, I got it. I walked in and I got the work. And even when I became old, I didn't retire because they wanted me to come to Bangalore from Calcutta. And I was not very old, but I was old then for an age. So everywhere I went, God has been good. I must have impressed him. Looking at you, people will not give you a job. I had to prove what it is. But I walked in with National Law School, Indian Institute of Management, then BEL, Bharat Electronics, wherever I walked in, I was very confident I'll get. Maybe they said, we have an agency, it will take about 2 months, but we are going to take you as an agency. I said, no, if you take me as an agency after 2 months, I want a letter saying that after 2 months you're going to be taken. So I also put my foot down. So they somehow, I think they must have liked it also. Then they wouldn't have written a letter saying that after 2 months, this is the agency who is going to work for me.
So you started working at 21. How old were you when you left your last job?
এখানে আমি তখন 65 type হব.
Yeah, so you worked for almost 50 years, 40-50 years. So can you tell about the time when you were working in your last company in Calcutta, and why did you make the transition to come to Bangalore?
Oh, when I was working
and what was the job you were doing?
all advertising.
Yeah, so
By that time, I became advertising head. So I went to my MD and said,
this
that-
was in Calcutta.
Hmm?
This was in Calcutta.
That was in Calcutta. I said, my son is working with,
BPL.
now, what is the name of the company? Baba?
BPL.
BPL. And BPL is a famous thing. And he's going there, and I want to go there. So my MD said, but we don't have any office there. How will you do it? It will be difficult for you. We only have a travel agency. There's no advertising. How will you do it? I said, I take it as a challenge. I want to open advertising. I will venture out. So, they took about 7 days to talk to with the eldest brother, who was the chairman. She said, yes, we'll take the challenge. She's so, because he also came down from Bombay. He said, okay, fine. So the best thing was, within 7 days, my driver even said that I don't want to leave her. The company said, no, you don't know Bangalore. You're a Calcutta driver. We are getting a Bangalore. No, sir, give me a chance. I will do. So when I came to Bangalore, I have to say this.
I want to stop. This is where I want to talk about the year. So this is in 1998. You moved in 1998 to
When
Bangalore.
I came here?
Yes.
It was very difficult for me.
Yeah, now you continue.
See, when I went to Hindustan Aeronautics, he said, how do you know that you're going to get this business? He said, I cannot say, you have to see me. You see me for 3 months.
You told your management to give you time for 3 months after you come here.
But fully publicity will be under me, and it's very difficult. So HEL, I got it. Baba, I get goosebumps thinking about it. Bharat Electronics, I got it. So this way, the railways, I got it. Then I went to Indian Institute of Management, law school of university. So the universities, the public sector, the private sector, so I got it. And the full advertising came up in, what is the name of the road that our office is?
Cunningham Road.
Cunningham Road, one of the best places where travel was there. So travel went, the best thing was there was a lot of competition between the travel and myself. That gentleman who was in charge didn't like me. Because you see, he was not doing that well, he was doing well. But I came and I never took his clients. Because travel agencies' clients are not my clients. So anywhere I walked in, I used to get. Then he came and said, ma'am, would you mind if you take me with you? I need a few clients. First of all, I just didn't like him in the beginning. Then I said, okay. I said, listen, I'm not going to talk about your business. If you go with me, I will finish separately in the room. I'll come away, then you go and talk. He said, when he did that, nobody gave him, I don't know why.
Any attention.
Attention. So my MD said, poor fellow, you go with him and talk about him. So I talked about him. So he started getting.
So you came to Bangalore in 1998, went about getting clients. Can you talk about the time when you were trying to find these clients and where they were located? Because there was no
Very far.
There was no Google Maps then. So how were you doing it?
I used to open the map and go. I used to go with travel with map. And I had more difficulty because the driver wouldn't leave me. I was getting a driver from here, from the company, but he decided not to leave me. He cried and all. I said, you're leaving your family and going. Please, ma'am, take me with you. So he came. And at that time, maybe you don't need it. I had a huge car then. And that fellow was so short now. I had to get him cushions. So he used to sit like this and drive. So my MD, when he came, he said, what are you doing? He said, it's a laughing stock. And all this. I said, no, poor fellow. He left his family and came. I cannot let him go. And so, I was very kind that way. He stayed with me and all. But God has been good because you see, when I was like any other human being, I should think, suppose I come and it takes you to get a client, at least a month, they will decide and they will go back and say that make a design on this. we didn't have a good designer. So I interviewed. So Nabil Shuchanti said, "You decide who you are going to take. Take interviews." I took interviews. I took one of the best designer from Hindustan Thompson. He came because then he said, "You have to give him more than that." He was paid and he do beautiful work. All half page, nothing quarter page. Every paper half
And this
page.
is, we are talking about advertisement in the newspaper.
Yes.
Because that time there was no social media.
Yes.
This
that
is
was
all
gone.
for newspaper.
And you see, you just go in because you're good looking or you're doing this, they give you a job. That kind of thing doesn't happen. I have to prove. So I had to do so many designs to get approval. So they spend money on me like anything. All half page ad they did. Suppose they sent 8 designs. Somewhere else happened, they didn't like it. But later again they came back because somebody said, "Arey, they are working for us." They took me. So this is way it started. Then came law school, IMB, then the, what should I say, public sector, then private sector. Anywhere I got in, and then I used to say, how much percentage you'll give me from there. First I was scared, I used to give too much. So Naveen, my Mr. Shuchanti said, don't give that much, that we won't have profit. So then gradually I turned around, if you want me, you give this. I told my MD, first if I say that, they will not take me. Okay, that the risk you are taking here. I said, if you want me, you have to give this person. Yeah, 15% is our thing. So you have to give me 11%. I used to pull the thing. They said, yes, I'll give.
Yeah, because I was very small that time, my memory is that you were always working and always
Always?
working and being ambitious.
Yes.
And being diligent about your work. I remember you used to go by 9 and sharp 6 o'clock
Yeah.
you leave
Yeah.
and do all your client visits, and sharp 6 o'clock come back, and
Yeah.
you had a balanced life.
Yes, and but sometimes they wanted me to say that, what should I say? Can you stay back a little bit because we've got meetings at till 7 o'clock? I said, no, I'm sorry. My time is 6 o'clock. If you want me to come early in the morning instead of 9, I'll come at 8 o'clock. But evening, I don't stay back. Because somehow I thought that I always was alert. That suppose they take me for a ride. I was a woman, I was good looking, I knew, I was smart. So I didn't want to go that way, I mean. So if I go to one client like that, the others will start, what tomorrow? So that way I was very good. But I've had accident also. Like going somewhere in front of our office, one car is up, one car is down, one car is down. While walking and talking, telling my copywriter, do this in the night and give it to me, I fell like this. I used to wear high heels. The heels went like this, and my ankle cracked. It was a very bad accident. I was in, what is this big
Manipal
hospital?
Hospital. Manipal Hospital.
Manipal. So my one foot was tied there, and all the bad blood had to come out. And blood was going like this. My MD and all said, my goodness, now what will happen? Who's going to look after all this? Then there I got all the copywriters. If I get a copywriter, I don't worry. From the hospital I used to take, this design is good, mix it with this design and all. So then I got a good copywriter. So I told my MD, you have to give double of what she's getting. HGA, sorry. He came and he did wonders for me, because half page ads, in coming out in a paper, it costs quite a lot. And anything he produced, thank goodness, I get goose pimples. Everything got approved.
Do you remember how much it used to cost to have a half page
No, that
ad?
is it. I just wanted to, sometimes, I was a little greedy. Greedy in the sense to get the company more thing. But that way I lost a few. I said, here I'm losing. I shouldn't do that. Then the word will go round. মনে নেই রে একদম, I can't
It's
remember.
okay. But like because you were talking about the accident, I remember you had the best collection of shoes. You used to have amazing heels.
Amazing.
Unfortunately, our foot size is not the same.
No.
If not, I would have taken it.
Well, all stilettos.
Like all 6 inches, 5
Yeah.
inches of heel, and every day you will match your salwar with your heels and
Yes.
makeup, and you took a lot of effort in dressing up. Why was that important for you? Why did you always dress up so much?
Now, the thing is that, I was good in talking. I was good looking, I know. But if I'm just, what should I say, a non-entity, I go there and come out just because good looking and all, that will not do. So I used to, when I made the half page ads, and I told them, sorry, I'm going to another one, no quarter page. I used to tell them, see, if you want a quarter page ad, go to that agency. But it has to be halfway. So either you get into half page and give me less half pages, instead of giving me double of quarter pages. So they listened to me. So every time a half page ad came.
But my question was, why was dressing up important for you?
Because I have to, entry I'm smart, but if I dress dowdy, it doesn't make a sense. I assert myself. They will see a attractive woman putting her foot down and saying, no, I want this. To that extent, sometimes they overdid in the sense, we used to give 3 ads. They said, no ma'am, then we will not come. You give me, instead of 3, can you give me 6? No way, because I'm going to spend so much of money. Then I said, I can give you 2 more, like this. So they listened. Then I said, when I knew that I've got the client, I said, every time I'm not going to show you alternatives. I'll give you 2, you choose from there. And so then I put my foot down and just started listening. But the thing is, one thing I must say, that poor fellow the driver, because you see, when the driver had fever, I got the local driver and all that. That also made a difference. Because he knew the pulse. I have to go there, I'll do this. Going there, open the door. These things carry, like HAL, BEL, Indian Institute, Law School. Tell me who. I had everybody there.
I remember after that accident, you stopped wearing heels completely. I think early 2000.
When I was in Manipur.
Yeah, and you gave away all your heels, and I felt sad because you had really good looking, stylish,
yes, I was.
very trendy looking shoes.
Very nice ones, really.
And I remember, because you were working, thanks to you working, I used to get pocket money. I think you started giving me pocket money, 5 rupees.
Really?
Yeah,
So
then
sad.
it went to 10, then it went to 20, then it went to 50, then it went to 100, and then then it went to 500, and then you stopped working, and then you didn't give me
Okay.
pocket money.
I feel ashamed thinking how little I gave you.
No, but that time I
That
was in
time,
school,
okay.
that was enough. I remember anything, but if I need anything else, you used to give. Baba
Nice.
will not give, but you will give. But you can talk about how many grandchildren you have?
Same. 2 here, 2 here. My daughter, she has 2. So you 2. So 2 to 4.
Yeah, and who's your closest grandchild?
Among the grandchildren, you.
Why me?
No, I don't know that. Right from the beginning. Because when you used to go to school and all that, the first day, remember in Indira Nagar, that school was? Do you remember I went first
To
day?
the bus stop.
And when
drop me.
they used to drop you or something, Ma used to go, but I used to go also. I wanted to see. I was very fond of you that time,
Not now. That time.
No, well, at a young stage, that's what I think. See, Ronnie, Nikki, they were not here.
Yeah, they are not here.
Nikki, I'm fond of. Ron, I'm not. I'm fond of. That's very sorry. Ron is very aloof. His life is like that, and he had a very bad accident.
That we'll not talk about.
No, among the four I'm talking about, but among all of them, you are my favorite, and everybody knew.
Yeah,
and I made
everybody
it
knows.
very
Obvious.
obvious. I couldn't help it, So,
So,
then-
if you had to give any advice to your grandchildren, what would it be?
now they are all grown up. All of you are grown
But you
up.
can still give some advice, no?
No, first of all, you must be truthful to yourself. If to get, I'm talking about now only business is coming. If you have to get business, you have to sell something which you are not. But then I used to tell God when I pray, because my prayer was very important. Dear Lord, today I said this which I shouldn't, just to get business. Please, don't mind. I hated it, but then somehow I have given word to my MD, I will get this. So after I got the business, I told God, God, you've been so wonderful. And I've been a lonely woman here coming all this. You help me. So I used to always thank God. There were people who tried to take, why don't you come for a drink in the evening? Why don't you come for this, that, and all that? I said, listen, I come for business, but I don't come for pleasure for the evening to go out with you. Don't mind, because I like you very much. All this rubbish I used to say. And I told my company accountant that salary, if you give me one dirty note, I will not take it. So first lot when salary was given to me, and they used to do this. I remember, take the whole lot, उनको लगा है ना, all new, ma'am, you're happy? I was like, yes.
Okay, but the question was, what advice will you give your grandchildren?
To be to have the courage to be bold, which made me tell people also, like a case, where he didn't know how to choose a design. He went on choosing the horrible ones. And I said, if I do the horrible ones, my name will go. So I told him, your choice is not good. Because, sir, I want you to get this work from me, but I will not give it because my name will not be there. Yeah, you tell me now how to do it. And I have to do that and to twist him. So all his designs came according to my wish.
So you chose to be bold then? The
Yeah,
advice is
yeah.
to be bold. Then?
See, HAL is famous.
Keep the business aside.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying advice for your grandchildren.
To be truthful to yourself. If you're doing something wrong for business, you have to say some lies and all that. I used to come home and tell God, God, I had to lie today. Please, to get business. The moment I get business, I will not lie to that fellow and somehow make him understand that what I said it is not a lie, but for this is good. So I'll go back to the truth again. So I somehow thought that I have told God.
Okay.
No, that's what.
Okay. So you kept talking about telling God, but you should talk about how you changed your religion. How did that happen? You were a very religious, or not religious, ritualistic Hindu person. So how did that shift happen?
That I don't know how because I was very fond of Jesus right from the beginning. When I was in the boarding also. See, we used to go to church.
At such a much later stage in your life, you changed your religion. So you should talk about that.
Yes, in one day I changed it.
Yeah.
I took all my Hindu books. There were plenty of them. My mother gave, my father gave, volumes and volumes. I decided that I want to come to Jesus.
How did that happen?
So the day I decided that no, that's enough. I took all the Hindu mythological books and everything.
And
I went to
idols.
Bengali Association. They didn't know me very much. I said I used my card. Here I am. I'm donating all these books to you. They were very happy because they are very expensive books and all that. So I said, ma'am, so good and all that. Then come to our mandir also, I said, no. When I want to come, I'll come. I didn't want to hurt them. But all books and everything I gave it. Like, see how changed, like Durga Puja, I like. I like that is so fun. Not like Ma Durga is something God or something like this. So it is in the back. It is in the back. That's all. That's what I put all gods like Lakshmi. This I respect them for others. I respect them like Joel likes. I mean that respect I have. But I never thought that I'll change my religion. I'll go there. This never came to me.
Yeah, so how did that happen? How did you decide? Or how did you choose the church? You should talk about that.
Oh, that I said I used to get goose pimple.
So tell how.
Our conference room. I don't know if you remember. We used
I
to have
remember.
conference over there. When they sang with the organ and all that, I started getting goose pimples.
So you
I'm
should.
doing
So there was a
meeting.
church next to your office
And,
building.
the church was next to the thing. So I used to get goose pimples. And it went on increasing. And sometimes they had practice. So the moment they start practice, I should tell in the conference room, please just stop it for some time. I'll come back. I used to go and stand there and regularly, when it went on having. Then I thought that why I'm getting goose pimples. I'm keeping, at that time I had the books. I'm reading that in the morning, then I come here, then I get attached to this will not do. So what I did that I want to come to church. Let me go and see. So when I went,
So you
Tanisha's father,
you got out of your office building and went next door to the
yeah,
church.
I went to next door. Tanisha's father was teaching.
Hmm.
So I went and said, can I come and sit down? I was very happy because I sat down and I liked it. Then I liked it. Then I started going any day it was closed. But sometimes I used to get disturbed in business thing. I used to tell the caretaker to open the door, and I used to sit there and tell God that I'm very disturbed.
Oh, you used to go during the week. I never knew this. I never knew you used to go during the week.
In the week I used to go.
Okay.
So I got the permission to keep my car with Anbu. My car stayed, the driver stayed there, and all that. So I used to go there, they used to open the doors. They will ask me, Madam, how long will you be here? I
During
said,
the
1
week.
hour.
Yeah.
So when I used to go and pray and thank God, I used to always thank God. So God, so I'm so happy that you are here beside me. If the church, you must have planned that how you were going to bring me to you. I used to see so many people coming there and crying their heart out. And I'm still getting goose pimples. That people have so many things in their life which is not good, which they are doing, they are forced to do. And they used to cry and all. So one day I went near a woman, uncontrollable, she was crying. So when I said, why are you crying? And all that, you can tell me. She said, ma'am, I don't know who you are. I said, I work here. And are you a Christian? I said, yes. So I was a Hindu. I told her that you can tell me. So this way, many people took Christianity because they were Hindu, they came here. They wanted to come, they came. But they were scared. They used to come and go away. They used to, so every day I should stand near the banyan tree and see which day they're going to open. Then I found out that you come now and then. I don't know who you are, where you are. So this way, a lot of people turned.
No, but you should talk about how you came and then Pastor Kennedy spoke to you.
Yes.
So
Pastor Kennedy spoke to me.
He was the pastor at that point of time.
Pastor Kennedy, then Anbu. So both of them, Pastor Kennedy said, you are having a lot of controversy inside, like this. Pastor Kennedy told me that what books are you reading? I said, I like Jesus, but I'm reading Hindu. They said, no, that will not do. whatever books you have, you must, I cannot say throw them away, give it in a proper place, and your allegiances to Jesus Christ. And then, because I came as a Hindu, in the church, everybody sort of admired me, started admiring me. And I got a lot of, what should I say? People took me in very nicely. Like, who was it? Kennedy, Anbu, then there were another pastor, I can't remember.
Pastor Anbu came in much later.
Later.
When you first came, it was Pastor Kennedy, and then
There was
you
another.
forgot about the fact he told you to bring the family.
There was?
He asked you to bring the family to church.
Yeah.
So you can speak about that.
Yeah, it was very difficult. June didn't go because naturally, with her religion, she didn't go. Joy came. Then how you all came, Sitama Monene?
I mean, we had to go because
we took you.
Yeah, we were so small. What can we say?
Yeah. So I think that sort of thing happened, And Tanisha's father one day sat down and explained to me, I feel guilty that I was brought up like this. He said, not at all. That statue, I will call it a statue, he said, I remember, is your God. But our God is not a statue. He knew that he's going to bring you here. Now, how did he bring? He brought you from Calcutta. True. You came here, and that office turned out to be beside the church. Why was it? Because God decided it should be. So that's why you came. Because before coming to this, you went to another church. That fellow who used to faint and get up and magic dakato?
Benihin.
So I then thought that, this is good. But ultimately, I came to our church. So how God brought like this with me, then joy came. Then you all came. We never told you. Maybe we brought you with us.
Yeah, because we were small. That's why you brought us.
Yes. I was very improved with that Benihin, falling down, this, that and all that. But then I thought that he's also a bakwas also. Sorry. He came to Jesus, but he was doing all wrong things. Like he used to do like this, like P.C. Sarkar. Really, he lost his senses. That's dangerous. Because suppose you can't bring him back. So then I stopped going. I said, I don't like it. This is not the way. So there was so much of turmoil also.
But before you started going to church on Saturday, I remember Saturdays used to be the days we used to visit your office. One day you would take us to see your office on Saturdays.
That was which office? This office?
This office. We used to come on Saturday and then spend half day with you in the office and then come back.
I don't remember this.
And then you used to take us to the stationery shop downstairs.
Oh, that's lovely. Even now I like it.
And buy us one pencil or some eraser.
That's Blue Nile.
Blue Nile, yes.
That I like also.
And then I know after you came back from office, you used to come and watch your serials, which even till date you're watching, which I don't appreciate.
Before I used to see what Baba used to see.
No, you used to watch your own serials, all Hindi serials.
Oh, at one time I didn't know which serial to see. I used to sit with Baba and watch.
And I used to sit next to you and watch all the serials, which was so bad
Really?
for my mind.
The first thing that I bought after joining, this one, the iPad, these two I bought with my salary. This oven.
This oven came much later. You first bought the TV with your salary for your room.
What TV was it?
That is long back.
Old
TV.
My memory is just gone.
So now you spoke so much about your life. How do you feel thinking about how your life has been so far?
I had done a lot of wrong things. Like I had one fling with that, some ghosh or something, but nothing bad. Just, he used to work in the Lionel Edwards. all
So
that.
why is that a bad thing?
No, bad because everybody's got a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend, so I used to tell him, come to my house, have a cup of tea. Then he said, I every time you come to my house and have tea, you never tell me to go to your house. Then one day he took me to it. Then I realized that he was on the way of getting rid of his wife,
Oh,
some ghosh. So that moment I stopped because my conscience, well, God told me that this is the wrong person. Don't. So that happened.
but that's not bad. You didn't know.
No, but then I met the Singh Roy fellow that way only because we used to go to parties. I met him. He was not married. I made another mistake by getting married with that stupid fellow.
Why do
Because he
you?
should drink so much, blah.
But you didn't know this before you got married?
No, I didn't. You know what he used to do? I took such a beautiful house in New Alipur, huge house, 3 bedroom. So that I don't know, he used to drink, seeing me on the pelmeter opore rekhe dito. He used to keep it on there. So he was a drunkard actually.
So you in the love department, you've had bad experience.
Which one?
In the love department, finding love.
Very bad.
So what advice would you give people now if they are looking
No,
for love?
I was very gullible. Because I was good looking, everybody used to come give me compliments and all. Before I used to get carried away. But after that, I learned my lesson that they try to be intimate with you. They try to take you out and all that. I never went out. I went out with people, but I never did anything bad. That sort of God protected me. But and even with Singh Roy, I didn't have a child. First thing, contract. It was hilarious. The lawyer, the judge, or when they said, you're very mean. You're marrying a person and telling him, I will only marry you if you don't have children. Because my children are my children. I will not have any children from this marriage. If you are willing, he said no. Then after 3 months, he said, I was very lonely also that time. He said, yes, I'm giving. I made him right. And I wish I had that. And stamp and all that. So no children. Tush Singh Roy.
So you.
But he was a bad person because he should drink.
You said you were feeling lonely. What did you do that time to combat your loneliness?
No, my conscience, since I had so many bad experiences, after that I got very alert. Because you see, I've got my 2 children. I mean, I'm a example for them. That sort of thing. But I and Joy were very strict with Pia. If Pia went out with anything, one day I slapped her so much she cried, I remember, in front of me. And Joy also slapped. সেটা আমার মনের মধ্যে এত কষ্ট হয় না এখন ভাবলে। ও বলতে চেষ্টা করছে যে আমি কিছুই করিনি, well, I took a lift from where she was working to the house. So that সেটা আমার এখনো মনে পড়ে। আমি ওটার পিয়ার কাছে আর বলি না। তা পিয়ারও নিশ্চয়ই মনে আছে, ওকে থাপ্পড় মেরেছিলাম, জয়ও মেরেছিল তখন, কারণ আমরা তখন ভয় পেতাম।
You were very protective of her. You were protective of her.
Protective of her, and she was so thin. সে বই নিয়ে কত কাজ করে। She worked in Clarion and very well. She did very well.
Okay, but the question was, you said you were feeling lonely, but what did you do that time?
No, after I married Tushu and all, I never had any boyfriends or never wanted to. I had nothing to have anything with them because that time I had come to Christ. Absolutely no.
Okay, so in today's generation, what advice will you give people?
In new generation,
With regards
I don't have
to
give
love.
advice.
With regards to love or finding the right person.
To find the right person.
How?
Love,
What is the advice you're giving?
Now you should always remember that your feet is in the ground. You are going to live actually alone. Actually, God and you, because you have to be very careful. There is and everybody is so selfish. They will not be good to you, thinking they will always trying to be physical with you. That is the main thing. So I was very alert. I was good looking. I had a car. I had a driver. So these sort of things. So then I learned to protect myself that way.
Yeah, but
That is why KK Birla said, I've never heard seen any lady coming to KK Birla and the father coming to take the interview when the first job I took.
yeah, but then what is the advice about
No,
finding the
now
right
I
person?
don't have to give advice because you see now children are very conscious. They know how to take care of themselves. My big mistake because I didn't know how to protect myself from the bad people.
But nowadays also people are not finding right people. They are.
No, that I don't know.
It's very difficult to find.
No, I still think that nowadays people know the right people.
It's very
I
hard.
was very stupid.
People are making stupid mistakes even now, finding the right partner.
I don't think that, I was the most stupidest person when God had given me so much. So much money that when I walked in, I got business. And not looking at my face because I had to prove I could deliver a design, I could talk about advertising, how to improve the company's advertising so that they said, show me a way how we are going to do well. So I knew what to talk.
Okay, now keeping the business side apart, what advice would you? Okay, if you had to change one part of your life, which part would you change?
Nothing. Only not to go into the second marriage.
Why would you say that?
Because he was a drunkard and his father was also a minister. Again, I fell into a trap. But not Tushu Singh Roy, sir. BP Singh Roy was a minister I didn't know, unknowingly. She said, oh, again, N.R. Sarkar and you both again got married to Sir BP Singh Roy. That is coincidence.
So,
That's another mistake. Biggest mistake in my life.
What will you tell people so that they don't fall into traps like this?
Nowadays, people won't.
People are falling into traps. There are so
Are
many. It's first of all, people are finding it very hard to find partners. Marriage is not.
Is it?
Yeah.
Achha?
It's very hard to get married. Even after getting married, people are parting ways.
Nowadays people are so prepared. They know who's going to hoodwink them, who is being too, lovey-lovey, or trying to buy you things to get you on their side. So you get like a gear. You always be on gear nowadays. Don't think that anybody wants you for anything. It is their own thing. Always you should be always in gear. That I didn't do. I was an idiot right then.
So you don't want to change anything about your life?
Now I've got nothing.
If you could.
So many things.
What would you change?
First thing was I shouldn't have listened to my father. The minister's family get married. I was so excited. My goodness, I get so much jewelry. My daddy sent an Almira on a truck with all jewelry with light going around New Alipur. Can you imagine? And getting so much of jewelry. Then I had so much of hair. I was so good looking. They were all bakwas, all stupid. I made a fool of myself.
So what age do you think people should get married now?
According to, even if it's late, suppose you don't get married, but don't get involved.
Even if they choose to get married at 40, it's fine.
No, because you see, men folk are very selfish. Like a twinkling in an eye, they can change and go over. They'll not think. But women are not like that. They're very rooted.
Nowadays, women are also like that.
That I don't know nowadays.
Yeah.
I was very foolish.
Both genders can
very
swing both
foolish.
ways.
Now I say sorry to Lord. Lord, why did I do this? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you? Lord must see, my conscience must have clicked. I overdid that. I cannot blame. Or maybe God decided let's teach her a lesson. Maybe God wanted to. I don't have to give you because you've got your head on your shoulders. You've got a wonderful head on your shoulders. You know what is right for you. Maybe you're doing something wrong, but then maybe you're trying to come out of it. But you're not. But if you think you're doing something wrong, please come out of it. That in the long run, it's not going to be useful. In this world, men are very selfish. Always remember. So they just leave you like a dirty linen and go away. Nobody is at all rubbish. So always be on guard. But venture out. You may have good friends also. Don't think this one is only after my physically wants to involve. But that's good to think, so you're putting a gear. Be careful. Because this world is like that now. That is what you should do. Be always on guard. Even when people, even when they're 60 and all, they fall in love, that is for companionship. That's not bad. So your conscience, remember, always ticks you. Tick, 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 but we overdo. So many things in my life, my conscience told me, don't go for it. I went for it and learned my lesson.
Next week is your birthday. What are you looking forward to?
Nothing. Baba wants me to take out. Bolo cholo jabo. Amar jete ichhe kore na. We
have to go out.
No, I just want to wear a nightie and all that.
Yeah,
how can I go?
You wear a nightie. Who's looking?
Baba বলছে মা দেখো এরকম করো না আমরা সবাই যেতে চাই. I can't go over wear a nightie and then
So you wear the nightie and then
will you stop that? I want to say something.
No. You wear the nightie and then you wear
makeup.
You wear the jacket that I gave you because now it's become cold. And then we can go out because now it's become
that
cold.
Jacket is so beautiful. I'm not getting a chance because I don't go anywhere. একদিন সারাদিন পরেছিলাম, এত সুন্দর, খুব ভালো হয়েছে এটা, ভেরি নাইস। আরেকটা কি একটা বলতে গেলাম তোমাকে।
Okay, so anyway, now we are done. You told me to stop it.
But Juhi, I now also that I'm going to pray, I said, Lord, I did so many things wrong. I don't go point by point. I say, God, please pardon me what I did. Coming to you also, I even like telling extra lies and all. These also count to you. We just try to lie and say something. I know I'm lying to get out of it, but that is also not done. Or every time you do that and then say sorry, Lord will say this will not do. You are not inside. You are not prepared. Be prepared inside first to be sorry and all that.
Yeah, it was. How did you feel talking today so much for 1 hour?
Nah, I went back there and said, oh, really? But I'm feeling ashamed to talk.
No, but you spoke about all the good things also.
Good things also. And the best thing that has happened that I've come to Jesus Christ. Wonderful. God, Jesus made me a human being. And ekhon puro ভীষণ অপমান লাগে that people took me for a ride.
Although I know some of these stories, but it was nice to listen to it again.
Huh?
Although I know some of these stories, but it was nice to listen to all of it again.
But I went back to that and এখন আমি ভগবানকে আমি যখন যাব আমাকে জানতে দিও আমি যাচ্ছি এখন.
It's okay. You still have few more years to live.
জানি না কখন যাব কি করব. Let me know that I'm going.
How do you think God will come and tell you that you're going to die tomorrow?
একটা বয়স তো আছে. যেমন
But you are
পেসমেকারটা চলছে, যে এই যে আবার বাবা নিয়ে গেল চেক করতে যে ঠিক আছে.
You tell in English, but you don't have any health complication.
না.
You don't have any sugar.
না.
You only thing is you need a stick to walk around. So you're pretty hale and hearty. Yeah. And you still have more years to come.
বলি ভগবানকে, let me know before and Lord I'm going. আর আমার যাওয়ার আগে এই ডায়মন্ডটা কে নেবে, তুমি নাক ফুটো করোনি তো?
No, I can wear it in my ears. I hope in your will I know what I'm getting.
কি লিখেছি রে?
I don't remember.
বলবে না?
I don't remember.
তো উইলটা দেখতে হবে তো কি বলেছে.
But I'm glad that the will is done.
আমি এখন মনে করতে পারছি না গ্রেভে যাব না আই ওয়ান্ট বার্নিং.
You can choose whatever you
Can I
want.
do that?
You do.
I want burning না I want আমি পুড়ে যাবো সেটা ভয় লাগে but I won't know.
Whether burning or whether the insects are coming and eating you in the ground, you will not know.
But I want to go for burning.
Why?
হ্যাঁ আমার তো সত্যি কথা এটা তুমিই বোঝাও
I have told you, even if we bury you, the insects will come and eat you. How will you know?
Since I'm a Christian, I should do it the right way. Am I right? এখন Christianরা burning করে.
What do you want? You tell.
No, then I thought that going underneath, like Oliverকে দেওয়া হয়েছে, বেচারি Oliver's চোখটা খেয়ে ফেলেছে, নাকটা খেয়ে ফেলেছে.
Yeah, let the insects enjoy eating.
তো আমাকেও তাই করবে.
Yeah.
So best is burning.
Okay, we'll decide when the time comes.
হ্যাঁ এটাই মনের মধ্যে হয়.
Okay.
আর ঠিক আছে.
It was nice chatting.
I hope মানে আমি ঠিক এই যখন বলতে আনবো কোনো সব রাইট থিংগুলো এসে গেছে. Thank you Lord.
Tell in English.
That when I started, I was worried that will I say the right thing or have I forgotten? But God made me say the right thing. What happened? Thank you God.
Yeah, and you remembered it in chronological order.
ওরকম মানে the way it has come, it just tumbled down with memory. It was painful. It was painful, no doubt. Then I said, how could I do it? Then how strong I was. Like wherever I walked in, I got business. HAL, BEL, Indian Institute of Management, National Law School. Just which I didn't get, Papa. I get really. I walked in and looking at my face, they would not give business. I had to deliver.
But anyway, thank you for sacrificing your serial time.
Thank you. Only thing that I went back to those horrible things.
No, I didn't want you to go back to the bad memories. I wish you.
I know. ভালো হয়েছে একবারে. আবার I went through that. দেখি কষ্ট পেয়েছি.
Okay, but next week is your birthday, so we'll celebrate.
কি?
No, I said next.
মনটা আনতে পারছি না বলো.
Next week is your birthday,
yes,
so we
know.
will celebrate with cake.
আমি হ্যাঁ ঠিক আছে কিন্তু বাবা বলছে না মা চলো 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 আমি নাইটে পরে যেতে পারবো
Yes.
I can?
Yes. Okay, bye. Explain how you feel.
আমাকে দেখাও আগে তাহলে চেঞ্জ করবো
আচ্ছা দেখি তো একবার
Just take.
Now make another expression.
This has already been, she's already on these two, which came at the start.
How is the chocolate?
Maybe like
Lovely.
like yesterday.
I love chocolate
This will be going.
because I've never had sugar problem.
Yeah.
Very nice,
How's the nails?
beautiful and well kept. Everything has to be well kept.
It's your favorite color.
Yes, I know. Red.
That's why I got your favorite color done.
This is a lovely red, not that bright, glaring red. She has to, we have to listen to her whims, right?
Do.
Now she says doodle.
Ma, do.
আচ্ছা তুমি জামা কাপড় কি নেবে?
First you do that.
না, these things you can't do. It's on the moment. Still I did twice. It was a smooth driving. And we all were relaxed. We were talking, so our mind was not on the driving or how it's driven. Very smooth and comfortable. A good driver. And a good car.
Good control.
And good control.
Very good control. Good parking.
You? Nothing. Got to wait till
Good,
tomorrow.
good potato wedges.
Bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face to shine upon thee and be gracious to thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. Amen.
Very good.